Moment of silence for the champions, for those who make going hard a lifestyle. Never wait for nothing, you gotta get it right now. I'm in the spotlight when they turn the lights down. Only a chance swing the hardest in the 12th round. I love the fourth quarter, I love the ninth inning, I love game 7. Bring on the competition, cause in my heart can't nobody do it better. Can't slow me down, won't stop me never. I'm so Cassius Clay, I'm Tyson in the prime.
You know me, man. I'm Barry Bonds with Minds. What's up, everybody?
What's up, guys?
Welcome back to the Pressure Podcast. Forgive me. You're smoking some pressure or vaping some pressure. We like to smoke and talk shit. Ain't no shame in that whatsoever.
Basically.
Today, Top 10 Thursday. Some good gas. Today, it's a day where my Baltimore Ravens has finally found a coach.
I'm bad.
A coach I agree with. He was our coach before. Defensive backs coach, our linebacker coach. He was a great defensive coordinator in Michigan. He was a very good defensive coordinator over there in Los Angeles. So it looks like my Ravens did a good job when it comes to hiring that. We will talk about that later.
We come on a day where these dick-eating Cowboys decide to steal our defensive back coach to become their defensive coordinator so they could try to steal our scheme because they can't come up with their own. I said it.
Yep. And we coming to you on a day where the NBA is talking a little loud now. A little loud. So we have a lot to get to for y'all today. Wait till Denali gets here. He's our brother who likes to give us black quarterback point of views and Lakers point of views. We got some Lakers shit to talk to him about. But without further ado, we are coming to you live from our studio in Orlando, Florida. It's your boy King Cole.
LeBron, guys. What up?
We are rated M for millennials, motherfuckers. So today, Top 10 Thursday, we're going to give you a recap of what's going on in the N3A, which is what I call the Negro Three-Point Addicts Associations, the National Basketball League. Then the tiers. We're going to give you the tiers of how all the teams shape up before we give you the power rankings of Week 14. But we're also going to give you some QFL talk because my Ravens finally got something, and then we got to talk about this Buffalo situation. We won't talk the playoffs because that's for Saturday. And then we're going to give you top 10. We're going to give you top 10 Pokemon cards. We're going to give you top 10 Dragon Ball Z characters. We're going to give you top 10 WWF Attitude Era stars. And we're going to give you Dragon Ball Z as well. So let's get to the QFL. Let's just get on with the QFL. We don't have much to talk about, so we can switch to the N3A immediately, okay? So here you go. In here we have Jesse Minters as a defensive coordinator for the Chargers, has been touted to lead the Baltimore Ravens, gave him a 5-year contract to replace John Harbaugh. Now, I like this move because we need to fix the defense. This is a defensive-minded football team. This is the team that you got to understand. Everybody, what's up, Denali? We will talk basketball very shortly. We're not going to talk much of the QFL today. But my Ravens finally got a coach, so we have to mention this. The Ravens are the team that Jim Brown played for. Okay? Now, I know that Jim Brown played for the Cleveland Browns, but the Cleveland Browns organization that he played for plays in Baltimore. It's a very, very well-known fact. Cleveland just dipped out or the Browns dipped out on Cleveland because they wouldn't give him a new stadium, and got a new stadium in Baltimore and won 2 Super Bowls since. But the identity that Jim Brown left, ground and pound with a stout defense, that would never left. And this makes sense to me. I knew we were going to find the defensive coordinator. I knew it. But the thing is, what kind of offensive mind are we going to go for Lamar Jackson? That's number 2. That's, I think, the most important thing now is to find who's going to be the offensive coordinator. We already got GM. GM is never a question with the Baltimore Ravens. We know how to scout, draft, and sign and work the salary cap and all that shit. What we don't know is who's going to be leading our offense with Lamar Jackson come season. So Congratulations to my Baltimore Ravens. This is a
Give me a hell yeah!
What you think? What you think, Denali? The Lakers beat the Nuggets.
Well, you said he used to be your coach, right?
Hmm?
You said he used to be one of your coaches, right?
Yeah.
So he's familiar with
Correct.
the, you know what I'm saying, the territory.
So-
I feel
so
like
did Mike McDonald.
I feel like why not? It's perfect.
So did Mike McDonald, the Seahawks coach. Before he was our defensive coordinator, he was an assistant somehow. Before under.
I mean, that's where they all start. It's not like one of those things where it's like one of those things where either you're smart or you're not when it comes to coaching football. And now we're just gonna find out if he's that smart enough to be the head coach. I don't think it's that hard to be a coordinator. I think it's harder to be a head coach because there's a lot more responsibility as far as like, you know what I'm saying, rallying the troops and, getting the team ready to play every week. So I feel like those will be really, big points of what he's going to do now. But he got to learn. He just got to learn. It's just going to take some time. Maybe it won't. Maybe it'll be a Nick Sirianni situation where you guys just start going like it's nothing. I like the hire. I think him being familiar with the team, that's a plus.
So I think this is a great hire. I kind of knew that I saw this coming when I saw them. Him and Brian Flores.
Not to Denali though.
Him and Brian Flores both got double. What's it called?
Interviews.
2 interviews. I just felt like it was him because he's familiar with the place. He's been around here before. He knows what we expect and what the culture is, and it's a good hire. I think this is a A+ hire for the Ravens. I knew they were gonna get it right. I trust them. I just hope we get the right offensive coordinator because we have a window to win right now with the talent we have, and I don't want to have to rebuild.
They were talking about it?
Yeah, but we can't put that on.
Gotcha. No. I'm saying I was just looking.
Yes. So here's another situation, though, guys. The Buffalo Bills owner was reported saying, and quote, Keon Coleman wasn't the Bills GM's choice. Basically saying that when they fired Doug McDermott, not only did they fire him because his defense has allowed about 30 points a game in the playoffs, but because he was the one that wanted Keon Coleman, not the Bills GM. So, which is why everybody's asking, yo, how come you fired the coach but not the GM? Well, for some reason, I don't know why, he said Keon Coleman wasn't the Bills GM's choice. Like, if we're talking about Keon Coleman here. The disrespect. Keon Coleman has since been released. Obviously, we can tell that they have no respect for him, so we knew that was coming. But at least you could say after you release him, not while he's still in the team.
Yeah, that was his fault.
And the thing is that you weren't even asked about Keon Coleman. You were asked, why did the coach get fired and not the GM? And you went and said, because Keon Coleman wasn't the Bills GM's choice.
That was Sean McDermott.
That was Sean McDermott's choice.
That's fucked up, though. That's still fucked up in every way possible because that's a young man, you know what I'm saying, still trying to, like, find some type of confidence in his game, and basically you just shitted on him. You just said, no, don't pick him up. He don't catch the ball. He don't run routes.
Denali, that's diabolical, ain't it?
Jesus.
The fucking Bills.
I'm surprised. Did Coleman say anything yet?
Sir?
Has Coleman said anything
I
yet?
don't think he can. He really didn't have that good of a season. He knows it. And I think he's just going to keep his mouth shut and hit the lab. That's what I think he's going to do.
That's what's up. Hopefully it's motivation.
Cool, nigga.
But yes, Denali, I think that's an A+ hire. Jesse Minters, rather. It's a he's a well-known defensive coordinator. He led a very good defense that won a national championship in Michigan, and he led a very good defense with the Chargers. The Chargers didn't allow how much did they? What was the game? 16-3.
Yeah.
In New England.
Nah, the
defense
the
did its
defense
job.
did their job. We gave them a good grade because
The defense did its job, bro.
they did their job.
It was Justin Herpes that let them down.
That game was
Just like the
that
Texans
game was theirs. Honestly, it had This nigga just showed up just a little bit.
Just like the Texans game, the Texans defense did show up.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Half of the turnovers belong to them. Half of it was just on Drake May being a dumbass. I'll give you that. All right, not all the turnovers were on the defense, but if they had a quarterback that was doing his job, they would have. I'm telling you, Drake May won 2 games he should have lost with the results that he did. He has yet to have a good game like they said.
The defense that he's faced, yeah. Damn, that's dope though. If he goes to the Super Bowl, he beats all those defenses somehow, some way.
Playing like shit.
That'd be crazy.
That means that the teams that were supposed to win let us all down. That's what that means.
In the fatality. But honestly, not really, not in this one. Because if Denver, I mean, I'm not trusting that quarterback. Sorry. Never even seen him play.
Nope.
What the hell you think I'm about to be like? Look, we watched him play. Let's be real. We watched him play in college one time. He was dog shit. He's trash. So hopefully he got better somehow. Well, whether it be just like dink and dunk or whatever.
Denali's Lakers were down almost 20 points to the Clippers. They're only down 5 points now with 7 minutes left. So let's see what your Lakers gonna do here.
But he said they beat the Nuggets.
Oh, so they didn't. No, it's 98-91 now with 4 minutes
this
left.
Is a different game you talking about, Denali.
Denali, I'm gonna have the game here on the side. Pause.
Denali, your bias is
like
crazy.
Like a side bitch. Like a good side bitch. Be a good side bitch and show me a good game, motherfucker. We don't want to see.
I think honestly, Denali, that's her business. I don't see it like it's relevant to her, like almost coming out like she was gay or something. The girl Cunningham, Sophie Cunningham.
Sophie Cunningham. Who the fuck is Sophie Cunningham?
She gay, basketball player.
Oh, the blondie.
Mm-hmm. She came out and said she had herpes. I don't know why she did that. I mean, I feel like that's your business.
Oh, because she probably smashed somebody the night before before she found out, and she wants to let him know because she probably don't have his number. That's just how it works. She probably gave it to somebody last night and she didn't even know it. Pause on that. I hope nobody got herpes.
He's a little pest. He agitates. He's been going over the top a lot.
Your Lakers suck, boy. How you losing to the fucking Clippers, man? Just don't want to show. So
they don't even want to see your sorry ass team.
Look at that. I can't even watch your Lakers because they suck. Your Lakers absolutely suck. You guys they were losing by 20 points to the motherfuckers. How is that possible? How is that possible? How'd you lose by 20 points to the Clippers, bro? Your little brothers? They don't have any banners in the new stadium, bro. They literally have no banners. They have the posters of players on their current roster because they literally have no divisional banners.
But that's my thing with you, Denali. You can't say you beat the Nuggets and then come back and say, oh, we didn't have Austin Reeves.
Who the fuck is Austin Reeves? You acting like Austin Reeves is an all-star. Was he an all-star?
He's an all-star.
He's an all-star?
No, not this
all
year.
Right, then.
But I'm saying he was playing like an all-star. Yeah, he was playing like – we can't lie.
He was playing like an all-star. He wasn't playing like an all-star.
Yes, he was.
No, he was not.
You know he's not going to say it. Even me that I'm a Celtic lover. Right?
So Jimmy Butler, everybody, tore his ACL out for the year. That one hurt.
Yeah, that hurt.
So the rumor will saying that the fucking before we get to the Golden State Warriors, let's look at another rumor thing that's going on. The gossip of the M3A. It just so happens that Jeannie Buss, who's the daughter of Dr. Buss, who owned the Lakers, she is the head of management and the head of player personnel in the Lakers franchise. She's done with LeBron James. She's had enough of it. She feels like he's too ungrateful. So it looks like she's willing to shop him.
What? I didn't hear that yet.
She's willing to shop him. And the Warriors are pursuing LeBron or Greek Freak very, very, very intently. Meaning Jimmy Butler's expendable to them.
Yeah, it's fucked up though.
Because they want to win now. They got Steph Curry healthy now, still in his prime.
No, I mean that makes sense from a business standpoint, but damn,
That's
he
business.
just tore
It's
his
not
ACL.
personal. It's just business. So Denali, are you ready for the Lakers to just trade away LeBron James and leave you with Bronny and your boy Austin
And Luka.
Reeves?
And Luka.
Where's Luka? Has Luka been playing?
I don't think this game. What's the stat? Everybody got the stat? Let's see the stat.
Let's see the stat.
Kawhi Leonard locking his ass up? Nah.
Yep, he's
Dude.
playing. 29-10.
God damn, 3 of 12. Stop shooting threes.
LeBron James 18-5, 4 rebounds.
You guys swear Luka's such a good shooter, but he doesn't shoot. To me his mid range is really good, but as far as his 3-point shooting, he takes too many dumb shots.
LaRavia.
LaRavia,
LaRavia.
LaRavia. Nah, talk about dominating.
So how come he only scored single digits? What happened to the 20-point score you guys had back then?
Talk about dominating.
Undominating. Only 4 points and
Get
5 rebounds.
Jeez. Even Hachimura gave him more than that off the bench.
Is Bronny James in the game yet? Nope. He's not going to play today? What's wrong with Bronny James?
Nah, because they still got 3 minutes. They think they're going to win. They think they could come back.
I think with 1 minute left, if the score is like this, they're going to sub in Bronny James.
He said,
You're starting
The
to like
Lakers-
LaRavia. He only scores like 5-6 points a game, bro.
he said the Lakers. Oh my goodness gracious.
You haven't watched the game? It's on right now, bro. It's 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
No,
You guys
no.
are losing by 9.
No, I'm talking about where he's talking about the Lakers game. The Lakers.
Yeah, I'm talking about the Lakers game. This is what we're watching right now.
No,
This is
but
live.
no. He said beat the Nuggets.
Fuck the Nuggets and fuck that Laker game because we don't care about yesterday. We care about today. Today, right now.
Yeah, we're watching it right now.
Look at
live.
this rivalry versus the Clippers. You guys are what?
7-36.
Jeez.
Is that what it said?
That's impossible.
Nah, no way.
Since 2013,
7-36.
you guys have only beaten the Clippers 7 times since 2013. Is that what you just said?
There's no way that said that. That's got to be a typo.
That is impossible.
7
That is impossible.
7-30.
It has to be on the road. It has to be on the road. That had to be a road record. You probably have only won
That's still
seven times in your own stadium that was painted different.
36. Bro, 7-36 is crazy work. I don't care where it's at.
It's in the exact same arena, but it's painted different. What back then this is the second year in this arena. The Clippers have always played with the Lakers play. That's crazy. That's a weird stat. You guys are 7-39 on the road against the Clippers, even though for most of you were in the exact same arena you play in. It was just painted different.
7 wins. Wow.
This is like the third game or fourth game. I don't even know how many times they play each other today or this season. So
I think they've already lost 2 games against the Clippers before. Or maybe they got one when Reeves was there.
but I know that last year was the
then-
first year, so that they've already played 4 times, and however much they played this season, including this game. That's the only times they've ever played in this stadium or in this arena.
Oh, we got Coach's Challenge. I think your boy not smart, flopped.
Yes. So while we're waiting for that, let's get to NBA tiers, shall we?
Give me a hell yeah!
We haven't done this one in a while. Here we got the NBA tiers. The tiers here are divided into bronze, silver, and gold, just like most awards in the Olympics and all that goddamn bullshit. But this time I have little labels with them. The simps, the pretenders, and the playoff teams. The simps are basically the 40-year-old virgins. They're the guys that they're left in red. They're always on the friend zone. They're suckers. These niggas are addicted to OnlyFans. You have the Grizzlies, you have the Utah Jazz, you have the Washington Wizards, the fucking Mavs, the Sacramento Kings, the Pelicans, the Pacers and the New Jersey Nets. Because these guys are literally hopeless. They don't have any direction. Two guys in New Orleans and Memphis, they drafted a player in the exact same draft, 1 and 2, and they're in shambles. That franchise player has not paid dividends. More to Grizzly than New Orleans, at least. At least the Grizzlies got a few playoff series out of them. What have the Pelicans done? Have they even made the playoffs in the Zion Williamson era? Never. That's fucking unbelievable.
Cool, nigga.
Then you got
He's
the
never around.
Pacers. They lost Tyrese Halliburton, and for some reason, that's all they need to be the worst team in the league.
You know what's funny?
What the hell?
Zion really is a simp.
Yeah. So how he tried to slide into, what was it, Sydney Sweeney's?
This nigga trying to slide in everything, dude. Jesus. That shit is crazy.
The Nets, I have no idea what they're trying to do. I don't think anybody in the world knows what they're trying to do. Neither do we know about the Dallas Mavericks. I think those two other teams are like conjoined. We have no idea what the fuck is their problem.
I don't know what to do with the Nets because I feel like the Nets, we ain't got Porter. He's playing good.
Yeah. And then I think Sacramento, Washington, and Utah are just, they got no motion. They're not active. They're never outside. They're just, I guess, they play Magic the Gathering, chat with girls online, and wait for a MegaCon for a date.
Finish him.
Then you got the pretenders. Here you have guys that are probably not going to make the playoffs, but for some reason or another, they have a punch. You got the Chicago Bulls, the Clippers, as you see, they're punching the shit out of the Lakers, but that ain't nothing to do with the worst defense I ever seen. Then you have the Portland Trailblazers, and for some reason they play good, and then for some reasons they play bad. So they're a 500 team for the most part. And so is Atlanta. I think Atlanta has enough weapons to stay 500, but they're not. They have no star. I'm sorry, but they have no star. They might have one on the way, but we'll see. We'll see. We just need him to improve. It takes time. You got Milwaukee with the worst coach, who used to be my favorite out of all time. If you ever made me do a top 10 favorite coaches that you hate now, number 1 is Doc Rivers.
Fatality.
Then you got the Charlotte Hornets. I think they're doing the right things the right ways. Just for some reason, it's taking too slow for them. I think they need a new coach. Or maybe at the end of the season, they could make a run to where they're like, you know what? They've got momentum building here. They got something going.
So what you're saying is the talent is there.
I don't think they have that bad of a roster to be playing this bad.
I agree.
I'm not saying they should be a top team in the East by any means, but I think
middle of the field.
I think they should be one of those teams that win 43, 44 games and 38 losses, something like that. You know what I'm saying? They have one of those talent. I think they, with LaMelo and company, I think, I'm sorry, but I think offensively they're lacking and defensively they're lacking, and I think it's just the coach.
It's definitely their defense that's lacking.
Yeah. Jeez, Luka's in the game, but the lead for the Clippers is increasing. What's going on here? That stat was not a lie.
He doesn't play no defense.
That stat was not a lie.
He can score, but he can play.
Yo, your Lakers are roasted. They're absolutely roasted.
Yeah, we roasted him tonight.
Yo, Tyrese Halliburton has to be the greatest player in the NBA. If he's that good that he's carrying the Pacers to the NBA Finals against my Knicks, and my Knicks worked, they did everything they could. They pushed it to 7 games. If all it takes is Tyrese to not be there for them to be this bad, then he must be the greatest player in the NBA. He has to be, because there's no explaining how only one guy missing is making him play this bad. So I don't know, but I hope not. Then you have the playoff teams, the gold standard in the NBA. You got the Warriors. They fixed it, but then they just lost Jimmy Butler. That's just...
Yeah, they were fixing. They were definitely
easy. The Phoenix Suns looks like a threat for sure. I've been noticing them all season. For some reason, they look better without KD. I have the Miami Heat in here because the Miami Heat are basically one of those 7-8 seed perennial teams every year, but they're dangerous when they get to the playoffs. The Orlando Magic have lost their swagger. I have no idea. I think they have way too much talent. They're the Hornets, but in the playoff version.
It might be the coach as well.
I think so. Then you got the Sixers. The Sixers, they got fight. And as long as Joel Embiid is around, which we know he ain't, they're dangerous, but they're not. And I don't expect Joel Embiid to be in the playoffs. And then the Toronto Raptors, they're pretenders for me in the playoffs. They're going to make the playoffs. They have a good roster, but their roster to me is not that much better than the Hornets, except they have more scorers than the Hornets do, or proven scorers than the Hornets do. That's the thing.
Yeah, maybe.
Because the Raptors only really have 4 good players that you can really put to mind that you could put on other teams and compete with. The rest are just, I'm not saying average, a little maybe above average. They at least try. You got to give 8 for effort.
How good is Knipple, though?
I know. I think the Hornets are not that bad of a roster. I think they should be a little bit better than what they are. But it just goes to show you what good coaching does. So whatever Toronto has is working. So let's get to the power rankings. I had it right here for you. This is your NBA Week 14 power rankings, or how we call them, the Pressure Podcast Tower rankings.
Okay, I have the Lakers at 10 because they got Luka. Carrying on. At 9, I got the Rockets, but I just don't trust their offense consistently throughout the game, so they have a lot of lows for me on that side, but their defense is legit. At 8, I got the Cleveland Cavaliers. I think they're starting to rise, and they got a player. Watch out for him, Jalen, another Jalen. Can you believe this shit? Like, another Jalen. It's crazy. So watch out for them. I like what I see there. Their defense is starting to get a little more tight. Watch out for them. Then at 7, I got the New York Knicks. The Knicks roster is really good, but I'm with my mans over here when I'm telling you, like, that coach, he's not it. He's not it. It's crazy. They got the same roster, actually a better roster, because they have the same team, but they added Jordan Clarkson, and they're struggling. How does that make sense? I don't care if you lose Josh Hart. You still have Mikal Bridges. You still have Jalen Brunson. You still have Karl Anthony Towns. Mitchell Robinson, you still have a loaded roster. Like, it's weird as hell to me the way that they're playing. They definitely regressed this year. At 6, I have the San Antonio Spurs. I dropped them because I think that team is just Wemby. If Wemby doesn't show up, they don't have a chance. I don't believe it. I don't think they have that type of shooting. Their defense is legit. I won't lie about that. But Wemby is what makes that defense really, really legit. Because I think you can get past Kornet. I don't think Kornet's like that type of like defensive stopper. Does? So yeah, I got them at 6. At 5, I got the Boston Celtics. The Boston Celtics have Jaylen Brown, who's playing at an MVP level. They have Hauser, who's starting to turn it up again. They have Peyton Pritchard, Crypto P, whatever you want to call him. He's there as well. So to me, the fact that they have the experience of being in the NBA Finals and winning one, I just feel like that's one of those teams you're just never gonna be able to count out because they have championship medal. So I'm gonna have them at 5 because what they're doing this year, to me, is not incredible because like I said, I feel like them having those pieces that helps. You know what I'm saying? Them having that experience, that helps. So I say because of Jaylen Brown, that's why I got them at 5. He's playing at an unbelievable level. At 4, I got the Timberwolves. The Minnesota Timberwolves, to me, have a heck of a roster. They play really good defense. They have a 6th man of the year who doesn't even play like a 6th man of the year. He pretty much is a starter if you really look at it. The way that they like fluctuate his minutes, it seems like he's always in the game. So I'm gonna lead them at 4. I think they're playing incredible as well, especially Anthony Edwards. At 3, I got the Denver Nuggets. No surprise here. This team is 30-15, guys. Did you think that was gonna happen? Because I wasn't too sure without Jokic that this team was gonna continue to play on this level.
I already said 2 weeks ago, They're playing on an elite level without him, so I had him still there.
They're insane. So Jamal Murray to me is playing at a all-star starter level. I don't know why he didn't get it, but it is what it is. At 2, I got the Detroit Pistons. Man, this team's for real, man. This team is. They play hard. They're like really old school. That's the sense I get from this team. This team can find. They have different ways of winning games, and they're clutch. At 1, I got OKC. I'm gonna keep them there because, to me, I feel like even though they're kind of fucking up, SGA continues to carry this team, and they're still number 1 in the rank. I mean, in the record.
Yeah, the thing about OKC is that they can defend, so it keeps them in many games.
Mm-hmm.
And when they're on offense, then
Yeah, watch out.
they're gonna
It's gonna be a
blow you
long
out.
night.
I agree. So here are my power rankings, or how I call it, Mortal Kombat inspired tower rankings. We are rated M for millennials, as everybody should know by now. So we like to give you nostalgic, and one of our favorite games back then was Mortal Kombat. Back then, millennials know we couldn't save progress in the video game. You had to start from the very beginning. So you had to work from the tower all the way up every single motherfucking time.
Good divas, Denali.
At number 10, I got the Cleveland Cavaliers. They have made a resurface to our power rankings. They are legit again. Once Darius Garland came back from his injury, or at least getting back to form from his injury, better said, because he was already playing. It's just that he wasn't himself just yet. He got his legs underneath him. He's got his quickness back, his shiftiness back, and now he's balling. And so is Cleveland. So welcome back. Welcome back. Then I got your Lakers at number 9. Your Lakers are losing to the Clippers right now by 8 points.
You just said they cut it to 4.
That's why I was going like 6 right here. I was going like 6 for him to see. It's 6 actually, and then now it's 8.
Hey,
Take the L, hold the L, and spell like with it.
and put that fuck back in the comments.
Yes, your Lakers don't belong in my power rankings. Had I seen this game before I made this, you guys would be outside of it, and I would have put the Sixers back in. Then I got the Houston Rockets in there. The Houston Rockets are a mainstay. They're going to be one of the top 4 or 5 seeds in the Western Conference. I just don't expect too much after the first round. Then you got the Minnesota T-Wolves. I have them a little lower than you are. They lost to the Bulls today, noticeably, and I made this before they lost to the Bulls. They are a team that I still question. They have good direction in the 7-game series. They're elite. But I have serious questions about them. That's why I have them right where they're at, and so do the New York Knicks. Like I already mentioned, they're not the defensive team that they used to be. I thought they shouldn't have fired Tom Thibodeau. We've always known that from me. I think if Tom Thibodeau had this roster, he would have played some more bench players, but he didn't have the roster that we have now. And Mike Brown does not know how to wield this. He does not know how to. He smiles too much to be a coach in New York, and I want to I literally want to. I don't want to say what I want to do. Pause. But it's a shotgun, basically. It's a shotgun. Sawed off. And I'm squeezing the trigger 5 times, maybe. Okay. That's nothing compared to what Aaron Boone's got going for him.
Field of Dreams.
Yes. Then you got Boston Celtics. They're elite, and I think they're the best team in the Eastern Conference again. Then you got the San Antonio Spurs, another elite team, however very inexperienced. Then you have the Denver Nuggets. I've kept them at number 3 or number 2 for most of the time. I got to give the Detroit Pistons some love because they're playing phenomenal basketball. And then the Oklahoma City Thunder, a one-man army, but a very well-built one-man army. Like I mentioned earlier, before I got to my tower rankings, the Thunder are an elite defense, so it doesn't matter if his supporting cast show up all the time. As long as SGA is on point, they have a chance to win, and that's why they're winning so many games. They're just an elite defense. But in a 7-game series, that elite defense is going to be figured out. People are going to make adjustments, and let's see if your players show up.
And some of those free throws aren't going to be free throws.
No, and we haven't had a repeat champion in a very long time. So let's get to it, because this is the 7th season in a row. Yeah, 7th season in a row. We don't have a repeat champions. The Toronto Raptors killed that shit. Then you had the Lakers. Then you had the Bucks. Then you had the Warriors. Then you had the Nuggets. Then you had the Celtics. And then now you have the Thunder. So that's 7. That's what's up, though. Parity in the league. I like this.
Yeah, heck yeah.
So I want to ask you a few questions here. Who do you think, Denali, you can answer this. Who do you think is the best point guard in the N3A?
I love that you asked that question.
Who do you think is the best point guard in the N3A?
I probably would say it was Curry. I probably would say it's Curry. A guy who I trust can pass the ball. I know he can pass the ball. He's an incredible passer. And his offensive mind is just...
Denali hates Curry because he's too white. That's something crazy.
Goddamn white boy.
I have to agree, but
Is there anybody like creeping to you? Is that why?
no, I'm talking about like point guard, not the position. Point guard, the style of play.
Oh, okay. So like an actual guy who does
The
pass,
floor
like
general
that's
shit.
what he want to do is just pass the ball.
Floor general shit.
Well, I would say LaMelo, but LaMelo likes to get his offense off. Who's yours?
I don't know.
You're not sure?
Because to me, Jalen Brunson don't play like no point guard.
Scoring guard. A lot of them play like scoring guards now,
Correct.
though. That's the problem. They don't pass the goddamn ball.
I don't want to say Trae Young, but Trae Young don't lead nobody to success.
And he wants to get his offense off.
I don't mind you getting your offense off as long as you lead your team to success.
Yeah, but not taking dumb shots.
No, I know that.
That's
I
what
know that.
you know he takes some of the worst shots.
But yeah, I think Steph Curry has to be the answer. Now, that's the only guy I could trust really to be an actual point guard in the NBA and succeed. I guess that is the answer. How about shooting guard?
Shooting guard?
I think it's SGA. I don't consider Jalen Brown a shooting guard no more. I
You
guess
say
he's
he's a small forward? I don't think he's a small forward though.
You think he's a shooting guard for real?
I think he's a guard. I think he's always been a guard, just a big guard, you know, because he's 6'7", you know, small, or 6'6" actually. 6'6".
But he don't be defending no shooting guards.
I mean, he defends more. He defends basically the best guy that's on there.
Yeah, but sometimes most of those guys are small forwards.
Yeah.
Lakers lost. What a shock. They lost at home in LA.
And LeBron's smiling. This guy.
So then, who's the best small forward?
Best small forward is Jaylen Brown right now. I don't think that's a stretch.
Because I don't consider SGA a point guard. He only plays point guard because he has to.
I think if you look at Jaylen Brown's body of work and you see what he's doing this year with more freedom because he has to be crucial to the offense. Yeah, I think it's Brown. And I don't even think it's close.
Denali, 1-on-1. I'm gonna put this up for TikTok. 1-on-1. SGA versus Jaylen Brown. Who wins?
I think it'll be a heck of a game to watch because I think they're both gonna get off.
I got Jaylen Brown.
I think they're both gonna get off, but I like Jalen's defense a little better.
A little. SGA can't lock down nobody. He tries. I'll give you A for effort, but he ain't no lockdown defender.
Nah, yeah, we watched Jaylen Brown do it.
And Jaylen Brown wasn't known as a offensive powerhouse, and you can't say he ain't now, bitch. And he did it in the finals, bitch. But it depends on the refs. That's the best answer I've ever heard from Denali. Finally, we're on the same page. So the fuck I'm talking about. Depends on the refs.
That's awesome. Depends on the rest.
Best power forward. I think it's no question.
FTA would get all the calls, he says.
Yes. I think the best power forward in the league is Julius Randle.
It's Julius Randle? Yeah, I'd probably go with him, yeah.
Unless
Because
I'm
that's
missing somebody.
because
Mobley
there's
ain't
really
shit.
There's really no power forwards like that
Holy
anyway.
shit. Oh, Greek Freak. No, it's Greek Freak. My bad.
Yeah, you're right, Greek.
It's Greek Freak.
It's Greek.
He put out for that. He ain't no center. He's a power forward.
Greek is different.
Center is Jokic. But right now it's Cal Anthony Towns. So Jokic come back. It's Cat.
Wow, that's crazy.
It's Cat. That just goes to show you how many soft-ass centers there are, like DeAndre Ayton. Dominating ain't dominating no more, is he? He's
Ivica Zubac is so underrated. I just don't get it.
But Denali doesn't care about the season. He says he trusts the Lakers.
That's the move that that's the move that the Lakers should be thinking about making. Ivica.
He says he trusts his Lakers everywhere except against Oklahoma in the 7-game series.
He said he trusts his team.
We will.
Oh, we're gonna love watching the playoffs.
But we got a lot of basketball left, brother. We got a lot of basketball left.
We
Stop
got-
it. I don't know what is it with you trying to hurry everything up, and I don't have patience. Brother, the NBA season is an 82-game stretch that you have to enjoy, okay? The NBA is never gone for that long. As soon as the NBA season is gone, we got the Summer League. Sometimes we have USA Basketball Olympics. A month or two, and next thing you know, we're watching football, and it's basketball again.
They do pro-ams too.
Yeah, it's not like football. In football, we got 2 more weeks after this one, and we don't have football until September. We got to wait half a year for football again. That's why I have to focus on football when football season is on, Denali, because it's gone very quickly, and it ain't coming back very quickly. We ain't talking football for a while until there's a trade or a signing or the draft, but outside of that, we ain't talking football for a while. So slow your roll. We will wait till the playoffs, but the playoffs has not begun just yet. But that's very interesting. That's very interesting. The best point guard in the game, he's gonna say Luka.
Watch this. The best shooting guard in the game is Luka. But the best point guard?
I got SGA over Luka.
Okay. All right, that's cool.
And it don't matter what referee is there. Luka don't play defense.
That's true.
Luka don't play defense. However, SGA is nowhere near as good as offense as Luka is. I'm not even gonna lie to you there, bro.
Fatality.
I ain't gonna lie. I will never say something
That
like
nigga be
that.
throwing some magic up, boy.
I will never. Luka's is a wizard on offense. And SGA is not. SGA is not. The best small forward is not LeBron James, bro. It is not LeBron James.
What do you have tonight?
18 points, 12 rebounds, 6 assists.
Fucking Brown, he probably
Oh, wait, that was old.
he probably finished with a little bit more. Stat pad.
23 points, 5 rebounds,
9
6 assists.
9 of 19.
9 of 19, 1 of 4 3-pointers, 4 turnovers. He had 6 assists and 4 turnovers. That's not LeBron James. It's
So
not
it's
LeBron
not the
James
same.
at all.
It's not the same guy.
You know, how does Luka have more rebounds than everybody else on your team?
Sheesh.
My God, nobody in your bench had more than 3. And nobody else had more than 5 except Luka.
Luka is LeBron to y'all now.
Man, Marcus Smart can't help on the boards, bro. You got 0 rebounds. I could even get 1. I'm
And
like
he had 10 points, 4 of 10.
Man,
Jesus.
look at the
Look at
difference here.
Zubac.
all
Look
the-
at Zubac.
Of course, there's
18
nobody.
or 19
It's DeAndre Ayton.
rebounds.
It's air. It's air.
19
That's why y'all lost
rebounds,
this
man.
game, because Zubac had 19 fucking rebounds on y'all. That's why. That's a center right there. That's a center right there. You wish you had a center like that. You wish you had a center like you see. Instead of paying LeBron James all that money, you should have got Isaiah Hartenstein. Is what you should have did. But you can't afford Isaiah Hartenstein because you gave LeBron and Luka.
Who they gave his minutes to? Because they gave somebody some minutes. Oh, it was Achimura and Vanderbilt.
But Achimura was 2 of 7 from 3. Oh, just god awful. Just god awful.
Why
All
are
right.
they shooting threes, man?
This motherfucker's crazy here. This Negro is crazy. So you have NBA stars here. I was gonna wait to do this to next week, one more week. But since you already have it, I'm gonna let you take it. What I wanted to do was discuss what was the best point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center. I wanted to wait to do one of these because the All-Star game is coming very soon, and we got to start talking All-Star game as well. But I see you have 4 tiers here, and I already have to.
What
make
the
one.
fuck?
So
Do you want to tell you what it is?
Wemby is way too high.
It's not by that.
Ah, okay.
Nah, it's not like that. I'm gonna explain it.
Point guards, shooting guards, forwards, centers. Got it.
Pretty much.
Got it.
Pretty much. And then also like, cause to me, those guys on the top, they're just the best. They're just the best centers like all around. To me, they're the best centers all around. They play. Maybe Jokic is a little slow, not athletic enough to play defense the way Wemby is, but he does play defense. It's not like he doesn't play at all. So I put them up there, and then with the other lining, I put to me, those are the enforcers. Those guys, they like to play, you know, with their hair on fire. That's what I get when I see their games. The other guys on the bottom, Luka, SGA, Jalen Brunson, they're to me like the finesse guys. They got all the skill offensively. And then the bottom two, they kind of do a little bit of both.
Okay.
So that's what I went with. But those are my 10. Those are my 10 right there. I think those are the 10 best players right now playing in NBA.
Yeah.
I could be wrong about one, but
what did I have? Right
I would have
here.
said Donovan Mitchell.
I think the only
I don't think
difference.
Donovan Mitchell, even though he's
Yeah.
got the stats, is playing
I think I'm gonna switch.
that high of a level.
I'm gonna take Tyrese Maxey out of there, and I'm putting Jamal Murray back. I'm gonna put Jamal Murray in.
Yeah, I think I gotta keep Jamal in there. Jamal, I mean, he's having a heck of a year. 26 points a game. He's leading that team to win still, even though they don't have Jokic. It's a big deal, man.
Yeah, but who do you? I'm trying to see who do you have that it's not Steph Curry because you got everybody else in there.
Wait, hold on. What'd you say? So let me see. Let me see yours.
Oh, I don't have Ant Edwards in there, do I? That's what
Nah,
it is.
yeah, I think you don't have any.
Yeah. So, oh, that's because Ant was injured at the time. I remember we made this list because Ant was injured at the time. Yeah.
True. Well, it's easy. Then take
Yeah.
Tyrese Maxey out and put
No,
Put
I
Ant.
gotta put Jamal and Ant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you got that. I like yours. This is just way up because mine is. I don't remember the last time I did this one. This was weeks ago. This is back in I think early December or something. Because we haven't done this in a while, so I know it was because Edward was injured that I put Maxey in there, but Steph Curry was there just because I know he's that good.
The one I did before didn't have Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, I always had Jaylen Brown. I had to represent. All right, so let's get to top 10 Thursdays because we got a few lists here.
Yeah.
So the first one is I actually give you your top 10 Pokemon cards, motherfucker.
Give me a hell yeah!
So, hold on. I can't. Let me see. See, I got Gyarados. I got Mewtwo. I went with Raikou. Snorlax. Snorlax, that's funny. What's he say? Alakazam, my bad. Charizard, you got Blastoise, Manchop, Hitmonchan, Hitmonchan, my bad, and Venusaur.
I had Venusaur. I still got Gyarados and Machamp right here.
I feel like that was the cheat code though.
Yeah.
Charizard.
I got Venusaur
Oh,
here.
you do have
I
them,
got
okay.
Blastoise,
You got
Charizard.
Damn, you got all of them.
I got Mewtwo.
too.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are the ones that you have here. The one I don't have is Raichu. I have Zapdos. I have Mew.
Zapdos is fire
And
too.
Snorlax and Hitmonchan, yeah. So Raichu.
So I never,
Snorlax,
I never actually played with these cards.
Yeah,
You just I just collected them,
yeah,
but these are my favorite like looking ones.
yes.
The holograms are fire.
Here are mines. I don't have all my favorites, but I have most of them. I have a different Raichu that you have. I love Nidoking. Nidoking is my second favorite Pokemon. I got the Mew card right here. I don't have Alakazam. I'm still looking for it. And I got Jolteon, but I don't have it holographic. I got a Jolteon, but it's not holographic. I want the one that's holographic. That's hard to find.
Alakazam is fucking
That
fire.
Alakazam
bro.
is fucking fire, but I can never get it, bro. I used to have it and I used to battle with it, but I don't know what happened to that deck. So pause. But I need Alakazam in here. Cause fuck a Zapdos. I need Alakazam in here. So then I actually give me your top 10 Dragon Ball Z characters. No wait, right here. Dragon Ball Z characters, yes.
So I got Brawly, I got Cell, of course, Teen Gohan, of course, Jiren. I got King Kai, obviously Goku, Vegeta, Frieza, Piccolo, and Majin Buu.
Alright, so Broly is literally probably my second favorite Saiyan. But I had a feeling you were going to put him here. I had a feeling you had to put a few of these people here. So I didn't do the
Were there any surprises?
Not really.
No.
Because Jiren is badass. Cell is badass. Team Gohan is my favorite. I knew you were going to have Vegeta and Goku. They're not none of my favorites. Frieza, Piccolo, Buu, and then... So you got the three best villains. You got 5 of the best warriors you've ever seen in your life. And then King Kai. King Kai is important because he not only can look up information about the universes for you, but he can have the dead talk to you. So if you need a message or something with the Dragon Balls or whatever,
Exactly.
King Kai is the radio. So he is important. I got a different list. I got Bulma, because Bulma's the tech savvy baddie, but she has the Dragon Radar. And you can get anything from her: a plane, a rocket ship. Bulma's I mean, obviously you want to smash, you will definitely crack those cheeks, but that's a girl or a guy that you need when shit gets, when shit hits the fan, and you need some tech shit. That's the bitch you need. So she's the best friend to have. Okay, Master Roshi, because he teaches everybody the Kamehameha. None of this would happen without Master Roshi. He's the Master Roshi, and not only that, he's a badass still. He was in the Tournament of Powers, so if he's good enough to fight against all those warriors in the universe,
He's the ultimate pervert.
Yeah. Then you got Android 17. I think Android 17 he's the winner of the Ultimate Powers in Dragon Ball Super. He's the winner, so props to him. I got Pikkon. I don't know if people remember Pikkon, but when Goku died after Cell, he had a tournament of the most elite dead fighters, and Pikkon was the number one threat that he had, and he got his ass kicked by this guy. This guy is good. Then you got Whis and Beerus. Those are gods. Beerus is a lazy-ass motherfucker who's the strongest destroyer that the world's ever seen. But as long as you give him food, he's happy. And that's his trainer over there. Nobody knows how strong this motherfucker is. But obviously, if Beerus, the Lord of the Destroyer, is taking orders from this angel here, that angel's a badass. So I had to put him there. I put Vegito in there because I like the fusions. Vegito is Vegeta and Goku mixed together when they put the earrings on. And they're Super Saiyan God Blue, so this is no joke here. The reason I don't like Goku is because Goku's stupid, and the reason I don't like Vegeta is because Vegeta's an idiot. Vegeta's the reason why I mean that because Goku's always missing in action. He never gets to the fight until shit gets down, and his son is getting. I mean, there's no words to what is happening to this man's son. Okay, and he's not a very good father.
He's not.
And then Vegeta is the reason that Frieza got all the Dragon Balls. Vegeta's the reason that the androids, the young androids, got released. Vegeta's the reason that Cell got complete. Vegeta's the reason that the Majin Buu meter got filled up. Fuck Vegeta, okay? Fuck Vegeta. If it wasn't for Vegeta's stupidity, half the shit that happened in Dragon Ball Z would have never happened, and we'd be a lot more peaceful. But no, because Vegeta has to be stupid. He has to be very, very arrogant, and he wants to test his power against somebody that we all know is going to kick his ass and humble him once again for the 8,000th time. Then you got, it's the truth. You know it and I know. That's why I like Vegeta.
They do be kicking his ass.
Then you got Gotenks. Gotenks is the dance fusion between
that's a good
Goten and Baby Trunks. And they go Super Saiyan 3. These motherfuckers are no fucking joke. I love them. Give me a hell yeah!
They had to do that fusion shit like.
5-year-olds are not supposed to be Super Saiyans, and these two are. Then you got Kid Buu. Kid Buu is the real form of Majin Buu. He's he's the strongest form of Majin Buu that there is. He's the strongest villain that the Dragon Ball universe is still yet to be seen, because Black Goku and all those guys, they don't compare to Kid Buu. And the people that fought in the World Tournament, in the universes, they're not evil. Some of them maybe, but they weren't like trying to destroy planets, or they were just battling to save
absolutely.
their planet. Yeah. And then Teen Gohan is my absolute favorite, because when he gets pissed off, the enemy's getting his ass kicked. Then I asked you to give me your favorite. Wait, did I have it correct? No, I'm missing one. I am missing one. I thought I downloaded that shirt. There we go. I need you to crop this one too. But here we have your Attitude Era superstars. So only the superstars from 1997 to 2002, I think. 2002. So it's like a 5-year period, the Attitude Era.
Okay.
So here's your list.
I ran out. Obviously, The Rock. He's my all-time favorite, anyways. Undertaker. I got Kane, of course. Those two had a dynamic. I like that as well. You got Generation X. I mean, like they know, you know what they did. They basically set the tone for WWE. So I got them. Then I got the tag team partners. To me, those were like crucial part of taking it to another level with the wrestling. That's the Dudley Boys, of course, 3D, and Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy. So, and I put Lita in there because I feel like she's always around.
She is always around. Team 2 Extreme.
I got Mankind, of course, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and Chris Jericho.
Yeah,
those
Lita,
were my guys.
That was I think they were called Team 2 Extreme. It was Lita and the Hardy Boys.
Yeah.
Because they had similar wrestling styles.
Pretty much. Very athletic.
Minds. I gotta put Mr. McMahon in there because Mr. McMahon is one of the funniest motherfuckers I've ever seen in my life. When you hear his music and the way he fucking walks and shit, the shit that Conor McGregor copied.
Yeah.
That was the Vince McMahon walk right there. Then I got Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle was like a simp, but a funny one. He was literally like a wimpy kid that was always doing everything the right way with integrity, never curses. But he, in the WWF and Attitude Era, he was literally the opposite of what you're supposed to be in the Attitude Era, and it worked.
And it worked.
Then you have Mankind, obviously the hardcore champion. Enough said. I got to put the Godfather in there. I have Chris Jericho. I also got the Undertaker there, and then I got The Rock, Austin, and then D-Generation X, Triple H, and Shawn Michaels. And then if I put my top 10 favorite wrestlers, we're going to do that again. We're going to have to revisit that list again because I think we did that once. Not sure we did, but I know we did something like it. All right. Then I asked you to give me your favorite fighting characters in a video game of all time.
Yeah. Blanca. I thought that was cool as hell, especially like, you know, being on Sega and being on a new device. It was dope to watch him like turn with the electricity and shit. That was fire. The way he rolled up into a ball and shit and threw himself
Blanca.
at you. Yeah, that was insane. That was awesome too. Then I got Luke Kane in there, of course. I mean, the bicycle kick. I mean, how can you not?
That's for those who don't know. Liu Kang is a Mortal Kombat character, but not just that. He's the guy that wins the tournament and saves Earth.
Absolutely.
He beats Goro and Shang Tsung.
Then I got Sub-Zero and Scorpion. You know I had to have them in there. I mean, they were crucial. They were crucial parts, as well as these two down here, as you see, Ken and Ryu from Street Fighter. Then I got Raiden, of course, the boss, the captain.
You got Sagat.
Yeah, I got Sagat. Fucking hated. I hated fighting Sagat. He got that little grin on his face, just like, oh yeah, I'm finna kick your ass with
That's
these
Sagat.
legs. Remember them legs? You're like, God damn it.
Sagat, yo, I remember Sagat.
And then I got Kung Lao and Shang Tsung, man. Shang Tsung was a guy who could convert into all of them.
Yeah. Nah, I was too good with Ken and Ryu that I couldn't. The only guy that gave me problems,
Ryu used to give me headaches, bro.
Yeah.
Headaches with that
Nah,
fucking
I didn't have problems with Street Fighter. It was Mortal Kombat Goro that gave me problems. That shit gave me anger problems.
Okay.
But no, Street Fighter was a game I enjoyed playing because either arcade or Sega Genesis, I owned that shit. No, that was my shit. That's because the only two players I really ever played was Ken and Ryu. Ken was my favorite. So let's get to mines here. I got the same. No, this is right here. I got some of the same ones. Okay, so I have to have every. I mean, I think everybody's gonna have Ken and Ryu in some form or fashion, and then Scorpion and Sub-Zero. In Mortal Kombat, I always use Scorpion and Sub-Zero, but like I said, Goro and a few people kept giving me a hard time. Then I have Eddie Gordo from Tekken. That's the only player I ever played with Tekken. All you have to do is press down on the D-pad and do the combinations, and you just kick everybody's ass. There's nothing they can do about it. In Dragon Ball Budokai, I owned with Tina Gohan and Trunks. Rusty owned with Yamcha. He would do the Wolf Fang Fist and could do it on repeat where you couldn't do nothing. I knew how to block it though. But with Trunks and Teen Gohan, no, I had the special combo that I'll kick your ass in one fucking in one turn. And then the last three is Super Scroll, Amaterasu, and Chun-Li. This is from Marvel vs. Capcom.
Okay.
Now the funny thing is, I found this combo by accident. I like to randomize. Well, Chun-Li is one of my favorite Street Fighter. I know how to use her, but in Marvel vs. Capcom, I know how to use her way better. She has combos in Marvel vs. Capcom she don't have in Street Fighter. Okay, they make her a little different.
Yeah, they do.
But Super Scroll, as you see, he's Flaming Fist. So that's my lead off. I go Flaming Fist, boom, 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 boom. In Marvel vs. Capcom, the option is get a combo and then sub out to one of your other two.
That's the best way to go at it.
But I never did that.
No?
I never once subbed out. I was giving you nothing but Fury Fist until you killed me. And then after you killed me, I'm going with Chun-Li. Now it's your legs, bro. The thick old thighs. I'm kicking your ass. I'm just literally just kicking your ass and doing combos that way. And then when she's dead, the worst is yet to come, motherfucker. It's Amaterasu. I don't know where the fuck he's from or where he came from or where he's at now. But that fox, once you have fists and legs done, all you have is whip. You whip the fuck out of everybody. His tail just whips and whips and whips and whips and whips all day long, motherfucker. Yo, that was the ultimate combo. I used to laugh at my ass off just talking shit.
I fucking love it.
But that was my shit back
I
in the
love
day.
Marvel vs. Capcom.
Marvel vs. Capcom, yes. So that was Top 10 Thursday, everybody.
Yeah.
Top 10 Thursday. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Saturday, we're going to give you the predictions to the conference finals of the QFL.
Is there any Saturday games on? Are we sure? I got to make sure.
No, it's 2 games.
They're both Sunday?
It's the last
Let me double check.
2 games is on Sunday, brother. One is at 4, one is at 4, and one is at 8 or something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Saturday, there's fight night, though. Well, no, one is at 3, one is at 6:30.
Sounds good to me.
The Patriots first, and then the Rams second.
And we ain't got that many players to put under pressure, huh?
We don't need to.
But
We don't need to.
we already know who under pressure for real.
But we will put the players under pressure. Players under pressure. Who's under the most pressure to perform for the fucking playoff?
Yes, sir.
Denali, appreciate you tuning in, brother. We're gonna talk some more N3A on Saturday and make our predictions and put the players under pressure. You know what? We're gonna put the most players under pressure. Do 2 gravity rooms. Do one for football, and let's start putting basketball players in the gravity room. Let's see who needs to perform for the NBA. It's about time we turn out the heat on some of these motherfuckers.
Real
Talking to you,
talk.
Paolo Banchero. Talking to you, Bronny. Nah, fuck that shit. Bronny will never be. All right, yo. Appreciate y'all tuning in once again. Feel free to subscribe, leave a like and comment. Spam that fucking like button. Comment. Give us your power rankings. Give us your best point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center. Give us your favorite Pokemon cards, Dragon Ball Z characters, fighting characters if you play fighting games, and then also the Attitude Era WWE favorite superstars from there. Anything you disagree with, let us know. We like to debate. Till Saturday, motherfucker.